good, the bad, and the gossip with Johnjay and Rich.
All right, let's do some GBG, Colin Fugg.
Okay, thanks, Johnjay. I'm still really excited you found your watch. Anyway. Okay, so I absolutely love Donald Trump because he's candid. He says whatever he wants, whenever he wants, about whoever he wants. And, well, whenever anybody gets him in a room, of course, they like to ask him about people that are sort of in the tabloids recently, and he unleashes on them. So, of course, someone who's been in the tabloids quite often lately is Amanda Bynes, right? So, what does Trump think about Miss Bynes?
Well, she's a total mess, and she's obviously on either drugs or alcohol or something very bad, but something has to be done.
Clearly, something has to be done, but check this out. There's somewhat of a rivalry between Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes. The two despise each other. The two absolutely hate being compared to each other, but they have been, right? Because they're both train wrecks. Lindsay Lohan gets out of rehab August 2nd. Now, she already knows that probably by, maybe a day or two after she gets out, she's going to be getting the tweets from Amanda Bynes. The you're ugly tweets, the whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're ugly at Lindsay Lohan. And she's waiting for that time. She doesn't want it to happen. She wants to avoid it at all costs. So check this out. She's enlisting the help of her dad, which usually she doesn't have much use for. But her dad spent some time in the big house, if you know what I mean. Met some quote-unquote little friends, if you will, who I'm guessing by the story are going to pay Amanda Bynes a visit, if you know what I mean. These goons are going to threaten Amanda Bynes. Now, Lindsay would never say she wants her to be hurt, but she doesn't care if Amanda thinks it could happen, if you know what I'm saying.
She's putting out the word that her dad's goons are going to tell Amanda Bynes to lay off of Lindsay Lohan.
Exactly.
Social media-wise.
Oh, you're going to get
Maybe the goons are just going to tweet her.
No.
At mafiosos.
Well, we'll see what happens, but I guess that's
weird.
the plan. Lindsay Lohan did get some good news, though. Well, at least her lawyer got some good news. She had racked up $150,000 in unpaid fees. Remember that? And we were like, why would her lawyer take her back when she still owes her that much money? Well, since Lindsay hasn't been buying drugs because she can't because she's in rehab.
She's got the money.
She saved up some money. She's finally paid her lawyer off.
See, good things come from rehab.
Exactly. Now, Justin Bieber has also been in the tabloids lately, and Donald Trump was also asked about Justin Bieber. And his response after all that's happened in Bieber's world was a little surprising to me.
Well, I'm a little surprised because he's been so solid up until this point, and over the last 6 months, and now they're booing him in the audience. I think he's a good boy, and let's see what happens.
Well,
Can I tell
I
you
don't know
something?
if Trump has
Wait.
heard the latest.
When I hear that, because, I don't have pictures. I'm just listening to what is being said, and it sounds like Donald Trump is talking, and then he, with his silencer, shoots somebody in the back. Like he's like talking. He's so rich. He's got people like, yeah, so I think he's just like, did you hear that little?
And as watching, you just have to accept that person needed to be
Some
wiped
guy
out.
collapsed, and he just continues doing the interview.
Oh, God, like the Alec Baldwin Capital One commercial. That was my favorite.
Oh, Donald must have had to have that guy wiped out, and he only had that amount of time.
Or he shot the reporter. Don't ask me that.
Well, while his people were...
Should we hear it again? Can you hear it one more time?
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, I'm a little surprised because he's been so solid up until this point, and over the last 6 months, and now they're booing him in the audience. I think he's a good boy, and let's see what happens.
You hear this body go. Anyway.
That wasn't what it was, I promise.
That's pretty damn funny.
But what I will say, I do know that for the third time in less than a week, Justin Bieber got into it with the paparazzi. This time, yet again, at the recording studio, where Justin Bieber's men are still under investigating for assaulting a guy. This time, it was caught on video. Justin Bieber orders his guys, his bodyguards, to go
goons.
over, take his goons, to take the camera from this paparazzi who was set up across the street. They take the camera, and Justin Bieber turns into full-on punk mode. And the whole thing is caught on tape. So listen closely. This is Justin Bieber's exchange with the paparazzi member after Justin Bieber's people have delivered the camera to the Biebs himself.
All right. We're going to give you your camera back.
Please, Justin, please.
I'm going to take your SIM card, dog.
No, don't take it.
I'm taking your SIM card. I'm taking your SIM card, don't worry.
Please.
Yeah.
Justin, please.
Nah, bro.
If you want, then leave the
I'm taking your SIM card.
just a punk.
Why?
Well, he's taking a SIM card. He took pictures of him.
You can't steal someone's SIM card. It doesn't matter if they took pictures of you or
It's their
not.
property. You can't steal from somebody and say, I'm taking this.
You can't
so it's
do
okay. Yeah, I'm going to give you your camera back. I'm going to be a nice guy. But I own your SIM card. No, they bought the SIM card.
No.
I know, but I can see it. I can see it through Justin Bieber's point of view. Mad props him because if it's one of those big Nikon cameras, like I would have, hold on a minute, and then try to find what are you going to do? I need a screwdriver. I need to pop this thing. Like the time that he had to find the SIM card. I can't do it on my BlackBerry. It takes me 10 minutes.
Well, paparazzi have also been frustrating Kim Kardashian. In fact, she tweeted yesterday that they threatened her life. Her exact tweet was, I wouldn't let the paps get a picture of me today, and they threatened my life and said if I continue to block shots, they will make my world dangerous to live in. Then she added, how dare they threaten my life and unborn child? This has gotten way out of control. Let me enjoy this last month of pregnancy, please, without the threats and being scared to leave my home. What will it take for there to be laws to be put in place to prevent this behavior? She's clearly upset. But I'm wondering, why now does she block the paparazzi's photos? I mean, that's like how she got famous.
I'm
thriving off
sure
of
that no matter who you are, you want to be photographed in the light where you look good so you don't end up going, hey, she looks like crap. So,
Tell me about it.
I mean, if she's going outside of her house, got no makeup on, like, hey, you know what? You guys got enough pictures of me. Let me just walk to the mailbox.
Well, that's true. Okay, and I don't, in our defense, I don't know where she was when the pictures were taken. I don't know if her people tipped off the paparazzi. Like, how are they there anyways? We don't know the situation, but what we do know is that's not cool for them to threaten her life. Like, really? Let her be. Let her have just a little space to breathe a little bit. On our website right now, you go to johnjandrich.com, you type in the keyword GBG, and while you're there, there's lots of great stuff for you to check out. Paris Hilton got a strange message from Dr. Conrad Murray. He's in prison.
Paris Jackson.
Did I say Paris Hilton?
Paris Hilton.
Oh.
Well, how do you know that Paris Hilton didn't get a
Totally
message?
different people.
Because I know her story.
She did not. He's right. Paris Jackson, the daughter of Michael Jackson.
I'm a big
just
fan of your
attempted
last
suicide.
album, and
Paris
I'm really
Hilton
looking
Got
forward
a
to it.
message from the doctor who's accused of killing her dad.
Paris Hilton got a voicemail message from Nicole Richie.
That's true. The voicemail or audio message is on our website. You can hear the whole thing. It's quite bizarre. johnjandrich.com.